Sup, ballers? We are here again today. We, as in me, Johnny Balls, of course, and Yuka and Kazami, or Kazumi. I still don't know how to pronounce that name.
It's whatever. I don't care.
This is our local Massachusetts resident who's going to tell us all about her experiences with Polar Cola. Now, not just the cola flavor we're going to be dealing with today. We're going to be dealing with Diet Pomegranate and all these goofy flavors you're seeing here in this shot that I am editing in right now.
Goofy.
Some of them are pretty goofy. Thank you guys for tuning into the last video. You kept asking us when she's going to be back on here, and begrudgingly she is here.
Did they actually ask that?
Yes, not in the comments or by the number of likes or subscribers, but in the Discord. So thank you, the three of you.
Exclamation point Discord.
So as you know, I am a soda enthusiast and she is a Massachusetts enthusiast, specifically the area of Worcester, Massachusetts, which is where you can find the headquarters of Polar, and we will be trying their
I'm an
products
enthusiast
today.
for Worcester, Massachusetts. I live in Boston.
Just a quick overview of what Polar is before we actually start drinking these sodas. It was founded in 1882 by the Crowley family and is still privately owned to this day. They have everything that Coca-Cola has. They have cola, they have polar bears, they have ballparks for minor league ball clubs. It is important to note that while I do have 17 flavors here, this is not all-encompassing of all their soda flavors and nowhere near all the flavors when you count into their seltzer line. So we're just gonna dig right in with this random assortment I could find.
I don't think you understand how difficult it was to actually find every single one of
There's
these.
one specific soda. I'm gonna explain to you how difficult this was. Believe me, it was a hassle. But before we get there, we're gonna start with cola because of course the standard cola is where we should always start. Let's go ahead and just crack open this bottle. Ah, the aromas. I can already tell this is just gonna be an amazing soda. I think of the Cola Wars back in the day between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Nobody was talking about Polar. I drink this and I have to wonder why.
I mean, it's okay. It's just a cola. I mean, I've had it like a couple times before. It's okay.
I think this takes cola into a different dimension that I'd never thought I would ever experience while drinking a soft drink.
It definitely has like a different like undertone to it.
I am in love with this soda. I think that this may be my new beverage of choice from now on.
That's high praise coming from you.
I'm shocked. Like, I personally am a Pepsi guy, but I think I'm now a Polar guy. I'm going to give this a straight up 10 out of 10. You cannot do better than this.
That's weird. I don't know. I guess I give it 6 out of 10. It's a cola. Like, it's nothing special. It's just an average cola. It's not bad. It's not terrible.
I'm a little disappointed that you don't have the same enthusiasm for this product that I do.
Well, I like some of the ones later, and you know this.
Okay, so she's had most of these flavors already.
Most of them.
So we're relying on her to get us through this tour of Massachusetts sodas here. So I'm just really here as like a newbie to this. I've had a couple of these, but you know, I'm not as big of a nut as she is when it comes to Massachusetts beverages. So
I wouldn't say I'm a nut when it comes to Massachusetts beverages. I just know what they are.
in fact, she's such a nut for it. I brought this nut shirt that I was going to give to her because I thought of her every time I thought of a nut over the last week when we were talking about making this video.
That's really mean.
Next up is the Diet Pomegranate. I honestly don't know how you're going to be able to top that soda. That was strong right out of the gate. But, man, Diet Pomegranate, that's a bold move on Polar's part. Not only just a pomegranate soda, but a Diet Pomegranate soda.
Generally, soda companies have diet and regular of most things to account for preferences.
Okay. That is really, really good.
My mom really likes this one.
Like, I don't know what's more impressive. The fact that I think I might like this more than I like the cola, or the fact that it's diet.
Well, it's a better soda, I think, than the cola. It's a little sweeter than like actual pomegranates, probably because if they made like an actual pomegranate tasting soda, that would be like way too better. Like if you've ever had pomegranate juice.
Rating?
7 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Wow. 10 out of 10 for me. I mean,
Well, it's better than the other one. So.
It's true. Okay, so 11 out of 10 for the Diet Pomegranate Soda. Unbelievable start to this day.
Yeah, definitely.
Next up is the Birch beer. And although I'm not a big fan of Birch beer, I don't know what to think of this in a plastic bottle.
I've never had this one. I've never had Birch beer. So. It's like a wintergreen life shaver.
You nailed it on the head.
That's what it tastes like.
I was trying to figure out what this reminded me of, and that's exactly what it did.
This is not something I would want in a soda. I can see why people like this, but this is not what I want in my soda.
The Birch beers that I've had in the past were not as sweet as this.
This is sweet.
I really like this. Just a magnificent soda. I honestly am having a hard time because we started off strong. We're just making our way up, and it's just getting progressively better as we go. I'm going to have to give this a 12 out of 10.
What? I mean, I think it's maybe a 4.5. Like it's not, like there is a person that likes this somewhere, and that's totally fine. It's not for me.
That's a shame that we're just so far apart on this.
Hang
I'm
on.
enthusiastically...
What does your shirt say?
What?
Your shirt says
Oh,
polar, and you're
No, it
wearing a
doesn't.
polar hat. Are you sponsored?
No, I always wear this hat.
No, you don't. I've never seen you wear it.
Next up on the docket is cream soda. We have, of course, a cream soda because every beverage line has to have a cream soda, right?
Coca-Cola doesn't have one.
It's like I'm drinking a marshmallow.
No, this is very nostalgic for me. My parents would buy this whenever I asked for cream soda, so I drank it a lot as a child.
I have fond memories of cream soda as a child myself, but unfortunately they were not with Polar. So I am saddened that I'm only getting to experience this now, honestly. I have to give this a 13 out of 10, and I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. We're screwed. We got 17 sodas. I don't know what this score is.
You just
gonna
keep adding one every time. I will give it an 8 out of 10. This is very nostalgic. I've had better cream sodas though.
Next up is the Pink Grapefruit Dry, and I legitimately don't know what to expect from this, and I don't even like grapefruit, so there's no way this hot streak continues.
I don't know if I've even had this one. I've had the other one.
Ooh, that's a strong grapefruit smell there. Here we go. Holy shit.
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
This was absolutely amazing. If pink grapefruits tasted like that soda, America would be a lot healthier because we would all be eating fucking pink grapefruits all the time.
Yeah, you're a sham.
I'm a what now?
Yeah, you're a sham and a company show. Look at you all in your polar hat, your polar shirt, just rating everything highly.
This is how I normally dress. Like,
No, it's not.
I am going to give this a 14 out of 10.
See, you're
The
just
incredible
adding one
run
every time.
continues. I can't believe it. I mean, somebody doesn't have to call Ripley's.
I'll give it like a 4.5 out of 10. There's the people that like really love the dry stuff, really love it. It's not for me.
Next soda we got is the Black Cherry, and I already love this.
We love this one.
We're already fans.
We like this one.
And I can definitely tell you that I like this better than I like the pink grapefruit. So we're going to get over this whole scoring system fiasco for one round.
This is a really good one.
This does not taste nearly as cheap as the black cherry soda that we did from Old Time. Not nearly anywhere close. Like, this just hits it out of the ballpark with the black cherry flavor. Takes me back to childhood, the black cherry Kool-Aid. You know what? I'm even going to go higher than a 15 out of 10. I'm going to give this a 20 out of 10.
What's the point of a rating system if you're just gonna go past it? Maybe you should change We should change how we do like out of 100 since you're clearly just gonna keep going up. Okay. I will give this a 9 out of 10 because there is one I like more. Like one soda here that I like more.
Next up is the Dr. Polar, the only one we have in a can, and I could only find at Ocean State Job Lot, apparently. However, the thing that's been sitting on top of this can we're going to talk about for a second, this is Orson the Bear. This is the actual polar bear. It even has the Polar brand right on there. Now, one of the things that I mentioned earlier is that Polar actually has its own minor league ballpark, Polar Park. But one thing you will not find there is Orson the Bear.
It makes me so mad!
And here to tell us a little bit more about that is our local Massachusetts and Worcester area resident.
I don't live in Worcester, I live in Boston. When they were in Pawtucket, they had the polar bear there. Or it was just a bear. I don't know. Never actually went to a Paw Sox game. But when they went to Worcester and they got Polar to sponsor their ballpark, did they come up with a polar bear mascot? No, they come up with a creepy smiley face thing that's horrible. And then they just recently added a dog. His name is like Woofster or something. Like no. Polar bear. You had everything that made sense and you didn't do it.
And as such, you will not find Orson the Bear at that ballpark. But we are here today to try to change that. Because you can go onto Twitter right now with the hashtag Johnny the Bear. We will tweet to Polar and let them know that I will be their mascot for them. I will go out there. I will introduce myself to children. I love children. People in the out of the park community think of me as extremely child friendly because I hate pedophiles so much.
Oh my god.
All kidding aside, Polar, I am everything that you want. I have high energy. I love kids. I love Worcester. And that is extremely rare right there. Look, just one day, just one day let me do it. If it doesn't work out, you can fire me. I'll take the Mass Pike back to Boston. We'll never talk about it again. But if you like what I have to offer you, I could be an institution. I think this is what you want. So for the intern at Polar who is looking for their make it moment to try to really put their stamp on the company to make their way into a paying position for a change, this is it. Just get me in that damn costume. Get to the hashtag Johnny the Bear on Twitter. Support me and my efforts to change the Woo Sox forever by having another mascot who's properly reflecting the brand and which is on the park. That being said, let's try the soda. The one can sound you'll hear today. So having primarily grown up in Texas, I am naturally a big Dr. Pepper fan. No more. Dr. Polar, oh my god, it's got a certain amount of sweetness to it that is reminiscent to me of, I don't know, it's just, I always preferred Pib over Dr. Pepper anyway. You can call me a contrarian. Now it's Polar, then Pib, and then Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I don't believe anything you say. You just admitted to trying to get them to like you, so you're gonna just rate everything highly. I think I actually like Dr. Pepper more than this.
I kind of resent the accusation that I would jeopardize the credibility of my program.
Yeah, I don't care.
This is getting a 25 out of 10.
Yeah, you're just going up.
I can't believe it. It's unreal.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I mean, I like Dr. Pepper. I don't particularly like this all that much. That's not an insult to Polar. It's just not my thing. It's also really difficult to find. How many ocean states did you have to go to find this?
I actually found it the first one. The Dr. Polar was not the issue for me. I knew where to find that. It is actually the next soda that we're going to talk about. Nice segue there. The Diet Double Fudge. This was the hardest soda to find. So just to give you a quick overview of what it took for me to find this, I actually had to request an item list from Polar to verify that this was still in fact an item that was made today. I went through multiple websites.
Did contact Polar.
We're going to move past that. I went to multiple states looking for this item and just luckily happened to find it at a market basket near Plymouth, Massachusetts. Just out of the blue. Had no idea it would be there. But this took 2 weeks for me to find. And to address her point, yes, I actually did reach out to them because I had questions about this.
Is that when they sent you?
That's unrelated. And I asked them because I thought it was very odd that there was a diet double fudge soda, but seemingly no regular double fudge soda. And the intern that I spoke to actually did ask around the office and said that nobody knows why or when this became a thing, but they know it's always just been diet, that there's never been a regular flavored double fudge soda. And as I was informed by her, apparently these are somewhat commonplace in delis, I guess?
So, yeah, my mother's family is from the New York area, and so I've been to a bunch of delis, both in, like, New York City and, like, some in Connecticut, and just that whole general area, and you often see chocolate soda or chocolate egg cream soda, which does not actually contain egg.
I have no idea what this is going to taste like. This cannot be better than the Dr. Polar,
I am not a huge fan of chocolate soda, so my expectations are not high. There's a very specific group of people that like this.
It has a chocolate smell. Smell that.
Yeah, no, this tastes like chocolate soda. Not taste. It smells like chocolate soda. Like, that's what it smells like. The taste, though. Yep, there's that chocolate soda taste.
Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
It's a diet Tootsie Roll.
I've had worse chocolate sodas. Again, really specific niche group of people that like this.
I think I have to try this again.
2 out of 10. Not my thing.
It's just bizarre enough that, like, while I know I like it, I'm having a hard time figuring out how much I like it. If I ever wondered what a Tootsie Roll would taste like, diet and carbonated, this is exactly what I would imagine it tastes like. This is getting a 26 out of 10.
Oh my god, yeah, you're not even hiding it anymore.
What? Next up, and her favorite soda out of the bunch, by far,
of
is
all
the Raspberry
sodas,
Lime. This is her favorite soda. This was the first one she told me about whenever we started talking about polar sodas. It does definitely have a almost with the raspberry lime Ricky vibe to it.
No, it's exactly that, just non-alcoholic.
Yeah, just non-alcoholic. You could make this alcoholic. As with the old-time sodas, most of these you can make alcoholic if you so choose. In fact, they have dedicated mixers, which we did not include most of in this video.
Half and Half is crying from the shadows.
I'm giving this a 36 out of 10.
I'm not even going to shame you for it. I will give it a 10 out of 10. It's my favorite soda.
Next up is the Polar Golden Ginger Ale. Extra bold, just like me. Love it. Best ginger ale ever. No criticisms.
You don't even like ginger ale.
I know, and you know what? I'm gonna have to start ordering these in bulk off of Amazon now.
I mean, this is a stronger ginger ale, getting closer to that ginger beer taste. It's all right. 6 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 45 out of 10. Next up, we got root beer. Can't have a soda lime without a root beer,
yes,
right?
Yes, you can. It would be better that way.
She doesn't like root beer. She's begging me not.
I don't want it.
To drink
I'm going to tell you 0 out of 10 because I hate root beer. I heard somebody once told me that if you grow up in a culture where you don't drink root beer as a child, you tend to hate it.
I don't like to just lump in all root beers because of the color of their syrup or the taste of their product.
Okay, Martin Luther King.
I mean, I think that all root beers are created equal, but they're all individual root beers. And this is the Barack Obama of root beers. This is getting a 100 out of 10. I'm blown away. Next up is the Orange Dry. This is akin to the pink grapefruit one that we love so much. But this one is orange.
It used to have like a really similar packaging to the orange soda, and on many occasions my parental units would accidentally buy the orange dry as opposed to the orange soda.
I love it.
No, you
I
don't.
mean, it's an orange soda, but it's not nearly as sweet as, say, this orange soda right here. I like the traditional orange soda. That's not near as sweet. I like that. I'm giving it 101 out of 10.
Dalmatians?
What?
I'll give it a 3 out of 10. It would be, I feel like if you wanted to have like a more creative mimosa, you could use that.
And moving beyond the mimosa drink that we just had is the last in the 1 liter bottles that we have. We have Diet Grape. Now, I don't know that I've ever had a Diet Grape soda in my life, but
I've had this before.
I'm about to. We're gonna find out if I like it.
You're just gonna say that you like it even if you don't because you're a corporate shell.
I wish I was a corporate shill.
You're a corporate shell.
This does not have the cough medicine vibe
No.
that the old time soda had.
I'm so thrilled we're not drinking Dimetap anymore.
This does not taste like a diet soda hardly at all. This actually might be the first diet soda that I've ever drank where I could probably say it tastes almost identical to the original. Like, you know how they all have a slight diety taste? Even the Diet Dr. Pepper, they tell you it tastes the same and it don't. You know it don't. Well, this does. This does.
Pretty sure you're lying.
This is getting 125 out of 10. I mean, literally, this has just been better and better and better as we have gone. We have broken records.
I'll give it a 5 out of 10. There's better grape sodas, but it's not bad.
Man, getting no respect for the diet soda.
I can't even taste the difference.
That should be why you rated higher.
No, I'm not rating it 5 out of 10 because of that. I'm rating it 5 out of 10 because I think there's better grape sodas.
But is there a better diet grape soda?
Probably Fanta or Crush.
Hopeless.
What do you mean I'm hopeless?
Hopeless. Next up, we have a 2 liter of strawberry soda. I have not had this one. And
Oh.
that went
Everywhere.
everywhere.
That went everywhere.
It has a very strawberry smell to it. And a very strawberry taste to it. I mean,
I've actually never had this one before.
it is actually really good.
Yeah, this is really good. I know that in some parts of the country, like the Midwest, strawberry soda has been a thing for like a really long time, but really only within the past like 5 to 10 years have I actually started to see strawberry soda in like stores around here. This is really good.
This legit, all kidding aside, might be the best strawberry soda I've ever had. And I have had strawberry sodas pretty much my entire life. Because I was one of those that was fortunate to have those as a kid. This is getting 150 out of 10, just out of the ballpark. What are you giving it?
A 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10. Wow. This one had a strong showing all the way around. Next up, the second orange soda that we have had today.
The actual orange soda.
Orange. That's just what it's called. It's just orange. So, there's certain orange sodas that have, like, the orange part down, and there's some that have more of the cream part down. This is kind of right in the middle of those two.
I wouldn't even say that. I think it's just more orange because they do have a creamsicle one that we don't have here.
I can detect like just the smallest notes of the cream in there, and the orange is not overpowering, so it really blends together and complements itself. I think very beautifully. It's not overly sweet compared to other orange sodas. I love this, actually. I might just start buying this from now on.
I drank this a lot as a kid too.
I think it's going to get 180 out of 10.
Yeah, your ratings mean nothing. I will give it a 7 out of 10. A lot of that is nostalgia. This is a soda I drank a lot as a kid.
All right, moving towards the end of the line here, we got Tropical Punch. Now, We did not care for the one from Old Time all that much.
I actually had a 2-liter of this. I think it was last week. It's similar issues with this one.
Oh, so we got some bias here. There's something about this that's different than other tropical punches that I've drank, and it's that there's a little bit of a cinnamony note in this. Like it's real subtle, but
No,
it's there.
I'm getting. I taste what you're tasting. I don't think it's cinnamon though. I think it needs alcohol. 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Jesus, I love this. This is the best beverage I think I may have ever had.
You
Like,
said that 3 beverages ago.
whenever Jesus had the last meal, it wasn't wine that he had. It was this tropical punch made by Polar. This is going to get the old 666 for Jesus out of 10.
I really do not think that the Judeans in the Roman Empire knew how to make tropical fruit punch soda.
And last but not least, we have pineapple. Now, pineapple's got some stiff competition going up on this. I mean, this last one is currently leading with 700 out
You're
of
just
10.
gonna give it 1,000 out of 10 because that's how this is gonna work.
I resent the accusation
I don't
that
care.
my judging of these sodas is compromised in some way. So this does not taste like straight up pineapple.
No.
This tastes more like a pineapple medley with like hints of coconut in there, maybe? Like you're having like a pina colada.
And getting caught in the rain.
There is no rain, but you can have at least the pina colada part minus the alcohol with this.
Are you into yoga?
Do I look like I'm in a fucking yoga?
No, but you have half a brain.
What are your thoughts on the soda?
It's a pineapple soda. We'll give it a 6 out of 10. I don't hate it. I'm not in love with it, but it's a pineapple soda.
So really, this entire show comes down to what I rate this one soda. What do I really think of this pineapple soda? Do I think it can come to the level of reaching 666 points out of 10? I think it can. 10,000 points! We have a winner! Pineapple soda! Polar, you've done it! Good
Not
job,
a
everybody.
competition. Bye.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.